There's one town in the entire world that always draws us back, and that's for good reason. How many different buildings have we done in Virginia City? The Washoe Club,
7.
St. Mary's Arts Center,
Yep.
Silver Queen, Union Brewery,
Yep.
Mackey Mansion, Holler Mine.
the Gold Hill Hotel, but there was always one building here that I would always walk by on the boardwalk and just stare at it and be fixated on it, and that is the Bonanza Saloon. We are here because staff employees are getting violently attacked. The staff has told us that they just discovered a portion of the basement that they have never seen before. And that may be a reason why they have unearthed something. And this something may not be of flesh and bone.
What brought us to the Bonanza Saloon is not just the various businesses and people who once occupied this 180-year-old building, but something else which is almost as old. Today, it's home to a uniquely tainted artifact known as the suicide table. And the details around its sordid past may help explain why a darkness has fallen over this establishment and that women in particular are being attacked.
I've owned the Bonanza and Delta since 2014.
What do you think's going on here, Doc?
I would tell you that after the explosion in March, a lot of mystery around the blast.
Yeah.
They still haven't found the cause. Luckily, the suicide table was saved. The saloon floor was heavily damaged all around the table, and the table survived. We moved it over here, and it's like that was the impetus of more energy and more activity. This is it.
Wow, that is incredible.
This is the one and the only. This is a faro table, and that was the game of the 1800s, a cowboy game. 3 previous owners. And the story with all 3 of those owners is they lost so much on a particular hand where they lost the properties, they lost their ranches, and they basically pulled out their revolvers and ended it right on the table.
Whoa, look at that, Zach. Whoa. Did you see that?
Holy cow. Look at that.
It spiked. Look at this. It just spiked to like to 20.
Whoa!
Dude, this just spiked so hard.
There's no reason for that.
This is, look at this. Billy, are you looking at this?
Yeah, and look at his,
I understand.
that's pegging too. He's got a second device. That's
I got it
showing
on my
the exact
phone.
same
Hang on.
thing. What the hell?
Okay, we're having 2 different EMF devices. This one over here, we're at about a 5 and a 6. This device over here only alarms at peak at a 10 milligauss.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Look at that.
That doesn't ever do that.
Zach,
Can
is
you
that
stop
unusual?
that?
That is
That's
highly unusual.
extremely unusual.
Oh, yeah.
Our investigation is about to take a complete turn when we meet Doug, who tells us that the basement here is not only the darkest place he's ever encountered, but how an extremely dangerous entity which resides down there has a deadly intent.
Well, it's probably about, I would say, a little over a year ago. The last time we were down there investigating, we decided we wanted to do an experiment. So we had 2 women that we put in the shed down there. As they were talking and asking if anybody's here, you could see a black cloud starting to form and then come down on them.
Did it enter into her?
Well, it did. Eventually, it did enter her. It knocked her out completely. The other person that was there trying to help her could not revive her. I believe she was technically dead. I think this thing took her out totally. I think it's a human spirit, but I think it's an extremely strong entity.
So this is day 2 of our investigation. Yesterday, when we walked into the Bonanza, I was focused on the suicide table.
Right, yeah.
And when I looked up to that mannequin that they have in that really unusual kind of shrine, I felt something. I don't know what it was. I knew nothing about this Julia prostitute that was murdered. And I look more into her murder, and I find out that Julia Boulette, who was murdered January 20th, 1867 by John Millian, she lived right here in this area. Look what's right there.
Yeah.
That is the Bonanza Saloon. Can you tell me a little bit about Julia?
Well, the miners loved her. Julia was really helpful with the firemen, and the firemen loved her. She was a very compassionate person. She was like 35 years old when she died.
Now, let's talk about her murder.
Her murder.
Her murder. Now, her murderer, from my research last night, he stated that he was not guilty of this. Do you think it's possible that his spirit is so angry that this guy could be back, is not at rest, is trapped in that same plot of land where he murdered her and is still affecting women and still trying to kill women like he did Julia?
It could be. That makes sense. It's logical.
Yeah, that's what I think. All right, this is it. It is time now for us to get locked down inside of the Bonanza Saloon. What was that?
What?
That was weird. I was just standing here. I got this panic of just this bum rush by something. I swear I just saw a visual of like a silhouette of a cowboy hat.
As I feel something close in on me, I have this flash image of a cowboy figure. I immediately conduct an EVP session.
Who is right near me? Did you kill Julia? Do you have a message for us?
As I begin to review my recorder, something very disturbing happens. I feel a presence overtake me. I can't control it.
Stop it, Billy.
What? I'm not doing it.
Why are you doing that?
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you are.
I'm not doing anything.
Stop doing that.
Stop doing what?
Stop.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you are.
Aaron, am I doing anything?
Stop doing it.
Why are you're really, really upset right now?
Okay, then stop doing what you're doing then.
I don't know what I'm doing. You have like a energy field around you. It's like backing me up right now.
This isn't.
Does it feel like it wraps around you first?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really, really cold right here, dude.
That's what happened to me earlier.
Really, really cold right here.
That's how it started.
Right here. It's like a.
What was that?
I don't know. I feel like I'm getting grabbed by a bunch of different hands, dude. Really bizarre.
Is that why you grabbed mine?
Get over here.
Is that why you grabbed mine?
These moments of conflict, anger, and fear hit us unpredictably hard and fast when you don't expect it. I now decide to go even deeper with this dangerous entity by opening up an electromagnetic field directly to the spirit and attempting to communicate with it or other spirits that may be here.
Go ahead. Tell me who's affecting me. What?
I do capture a faint male voice.
Tell me who's affecting me.
Could this be John Mullane, who murdered the prostitute Julia Boulette?
Julia, are you here? He's coming! He's coming!
He's coming.
Julia, are you here? He's coming! He's coming!
Who's coming?
After I ask who's coming, it sounds like the spirit repeats me and says, "Comin'."
Who's coming?
As I begin to ask about Julia's murder, is this her intelligently answering me?
Did you kill Julia? It's a woman. As a woman.
Yeah.
Julia. Did you kill Julia? I'll tell you right now, to sum up this investigation, whatever hit me downstairs, Billy, that hasn't happened to me in a while, but whatever is in that one spot, right at the entrance of that shed, what you will feel is a slow whirlwind of ice-cold, frigid air wrap itself around you.
Yep.
And if you continue to stay in that same spot without moving, that will enter into you. And I don't remember a lot of the things that I was saying right there. But all I do remember is after it happened, I was in shock. I didn't like what I felt here.